Hello, Leos. This is your February 13th and 14th daily reading. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your future daily, weekly, and monthlies that I come up, plus any bonus videos that I decide to put out. Also, your February is up, so I'll leave a link to that in the description in case you want to check that out. And let's get into it, Leo. February 13th and 14th for my Leo friends. Please and thank you. What is their focus, obstacles, advice, and potential outcome for the 13th and 14th of February? Please and thank you, Leo. All right. All right. Let's pull your Nature Whispers card for Leo. What message or guidance do you have for Leo for February 13th and 14th? Please, what message or guidance do you have for Leo for their February 13th and 14th? Please and thank you. All right. Celebrate differences. Alrighty, Leo. So your focus is the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, excuse me. I'm still getting over the crud or whatever my daughter brought home from school. Okay, so you're the Queen of Pentacles, and I say it's the backside of the Queen of Pentacles. And so your focus is you have kind of been taking on everybody else's problems as your own. Like, you've made them your responsibility when they're not really your responsibility. It's kind of worn you down and has really just caused a lot of stress and extra worry and extra work for you. And so I get that you're like kind of taking time for yourself now. Like, you realize that it's wearing you down and you can't keep going like this. You can't be you can't solve everybody's problems, and when you try to solve everybody else's problems, you can't solve your own problems. So I get that you're kind of like creating a boundary. And even with, your obstacle here is the Nine of Wands, and I'm getting a completely different meaning of this than I normally do with this card, is that you're putting up boundaries. You've kind of put a wall up between you and others, because right now you need to focus on your kingdom and your problem, your home, your work. You need to focus on your stuff. And so you're kind of turning your back on others, or really just turning your back on other people's problems, because right now your plate is full and you can't handle anything else because you're dealing with your own house, your own kingdom, so to speak. And your limit, or your limitation or obstacle, is that it seems like there's always somebody asking for help. This guy's been battered and beaten, and he's had his own share of mishaps, and yet he stumbles upon this woman who needs help, and normally I read this card that help is coming, but with you being worn out from helping, like, your normal instinct is to help her, even though you have your own stuff that you need to tend to. You have your own wounds, you have your own baggage. And so you're gonna kind of, your obstacle is putting this wall up, or creating these boundaries for those around you and sticking to them, because he still wants to help her. So he's kind of like going through, going around his own boundaries he's made, and making like a loophole to help her. And so that's your obstacle, is really sticking to these boundaries that you're setting up. You really need to focus on your problems, your kingdom, your house. You just need to focus on you and your stuff right now, and keep the boundaries up and stick to them. They're there to help you. When you get your stuff, sorted out, then you can take them down and help other people with their problems. But right now, you've been spreading yourself too thin, and you need to just work on your stuff. And I think you're realizing that. So, and then you have the Six of Pentacles for the advice. And this card talks about generosity, receiving, a helping hand or receiving a gift. Maybe it could be monetary, it could be a job, something like, just some kind of gift or charity or just help. And so your advice in this instance is really, accept help. You don't have to be the one that is always giving the help. You don't have to be the one that is always being generous. If someone is offering to help you, and this card does say that there are people who are willing to help you, even if it's not monetary, maybe it's, watching the kids while you go to work, or just some kind of help that may not, be like a handout and, pay or whatever, or if they're just wanting to buy your lunch or, buy you dinner or something, let them accept the help. You help everyone else. You have been helping everyone else, and it's taken its toll on you. So it's okay to, accept help that is being offered to you, to accept someone else's generosity in helping you, because that's what you do. You don't use people. You're the one who's trying to fix everyone else. So, it's okay. It's your time to accept the help. Who knows, next month you might be the one who's offering the help. So, but this card is saying that there are people around you who want to help you. Even the universe wants to help you. So accept that help. Be open to receiving that help. And your potential outcome is that there may be some shadiness or some sneakiness. There may be some manipulation going around your situation. The truth is going to come out. This is saying that I'm getting that you kind of have a feeling about what this is about, which could be why you've kind of set this, boundary up. You kind of turned your back on someone else. Maybe you felt like they were manipulating you, or using you even, or just being sneaky, And so I feel like your gut knows. Like, you just know. You don't know what it is. You may not even know exactly what it's about, but you have a gut feeling, and you kind of know who or what this is. And so it's going to come to light. You're going to find out what it is. And you're just going to know what it is. So, like, at least you'll be able to deal with it. I'm getting that you'll probably just, move on from it, like lessons learned. But there's something sneaky going on. I think you know about it. And you're just going to find out exactly what it is. You're going to get the proof you need, or something of that nature. It's just going to come to light. So you have celebrate differences here. And this is, like I said, this is a new deck, and I haven't pulled all the cards. This is actually one I haven't pulled yet. So let me get the book for you, and we'll find out what this is together. You understand that everything in life comes with an opposite. Even within yourself, you have polarity. Male, female, high, low, good, bad, light, dark. It is our differences that make us unique. We all come from the same collective and all have the light of the inner soul. The more we learn and grow in our thoughts and attitudes, the more understanding and compassion can develop within our lives. Take a moment to appreciate an individual for the qualities that they are sharing with you and find what learning can be gained from the situation. So there's definitely something that can be learned from this. I'm also kind of getting, when I was reading the differences, like you're not really used to being on the receiving end of generosity, of help, of charity. You know, not charity as in you need charity, but someone giving up their time or their materials to help you out with a problem. And so, you know, kind of celebrate that you have the people there doing that and be open to receiving. I get that you're going to have a really, really hard time accepting help. And so that's what really keeps playing out. Accept the help. Accept the generosity. You know, they're not out to get you. There's no strings attached here. It's just, it's kind of karma, sort of. You know, you've spent all this time helping others. It's time that you have the help. And that's really that I'm just getting really strongly, Leo. Accept the help. You know, you're going to move through this just fine, but accept the help. All right, Leo, that's your February 13th and 14th. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.